Hello everyone and welcome back to our 365-day challenge to see how far we can get in a year. I'm your host, Zonavox, and yep, good news, meat runs. Also, actually really good news, it's apparently an evolution thing. So there's an evolution event going on, so I really have to take advantage of it. Despite the fact that I would rather be on Gen 2. We are going to really take advantage of this event and see how much we can get out of it. I've realized that doing meat runs is going to be really difficult because all the double meats and everything else are just going to make it super hard to be able to get all this. I actually have to drop more meat than I'd like. How y'all doing today? I learned my lesson not to go ahead and not to try and walk through this thing and have it follow me, or else I'll just get knocked out by a Perlovia, or grabbed by a fucking Muppet, or any of the other things, like attacked by a chicken nugget, or a lot of the other stuff. How you doing, Skyline? I'm quite happy that there's a 2x event going on right now. I have a lot of... You need a meat plant. Those are ridiculous. Everybody has told me I saw the meat plants and everything. But, you know, meat plant is a tech trough and all of that stuff. You know, I'm already pushing my limits with the... Ah, jeez. Okay. I'm already pushing my, my limits here with the, with incubators and stuff. Try not to make it too crazy. But yeah, I've seen the meat plants. They have them on gens, on Gen 2. I think they actually just put down like a prime raw fish meat one. Prime fish meat. So... It's pretty crazy, trust me, I've seen it. Plus, they grow back in like 30 minutes. You can stock up on so much meat. It's just going to be super slow. But I do have a ton of Gigas that I'm working on. These are all like babies or juveniles or babies. And so I still have more babies that I need to crack, so... We'll invest in them in the future. Yeah, they seem pretty useful. I tried to find more mutagen, but I could not find the little orb things for it. So... Maywing getting used. Maywing is not even grown yet. I haven't been able to go ahead and transfer over the other Maywings because I think they're still in the timer. And, nope, we still have a baby Maywing, so... There's some Ovises on extinction. I'm pretty sure there's Ovis on extinction. There's a lot of stuff on extinction. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there are Ovis. Alright, let's get this thing, load you up, and go right back in. I think I actually may not have to go... Well, no, I probably will. I want to black weight this thing if at all possible. Because that is probably the best way to go about it. Wait, did I already black weight this thing? Ah, yes, because of the dead cryopods. We're just gonna get rid of these. We get so many cryopods, we do not need dead cryopods. You're off arc for the night? Yeah, I mean, it's cool because there's an evolution event going on, but geez, the fight to try and get into any of those servers is a pain in the ass. It's like 10, 15 minutes or more just to try and get in. Yep, that's exactly it. That's pretty much been the big fight, is trying to go ahead and get in there. Somebody's gonna come and be like, what the hell? This is pile of cryopods. Well, not my thing now. I'll let somebody else deal with this giant pile of cryopods here. Yeah, there's been a lot of people on recently. A lot of people. Did they finally move some of their stuff? Yeah, it looks like they did. There's a bunch of gotchas chilling around our base. Can't sound very happy about it, but no big issue. They're not hurting anybody right now. I've been lucky not waiting with yesterday and today, sitting for 4 hours on join. I just keep going in and out until I eventually get in. Evo is on until the 8th. Yep. So I have heard. So I have heard. Let me grab these Gigas. And grab some meat. So we have an interesting thing, is a lot of these are going to be done really soon. Which means we may be sitting on the first of our actual Gigas. Geez, you need a break? I don't know what you mean. What, that I broadcast every single day? I mean, I've been doing this for a bit now. Almost 160 days now. Yeah, I spam join after about 20 minutes. Prawn join after, go AFK. Huh. Yeah, Luft went AFK and then timed out, so strategy only worked for so long. Alright, let's go ahead and... I know some of you are... Yep, some of you are ready to hatch. These are just the colored ones, I think. Nice colors, but they definitely will not have these stats. I'm pretty sure, anyway. 575 melee. I mean, they're colors. So I guess I'll mark this as color. most people play Ark every day and just don't stream. Yeah, I figured that's the case, you know, and if I'm going to be playing it every day, why not stream it, right? Hatch. Once again, it's another color Giga. If not good enough stats. Are you male or female? You're male. Yeah, so you're definitely you're definitely just a color Giga. Alright, and this one. Also a color Giga, I'm sure. Yep. Just another colored Giga. Oh, hold on, you're a breeder. You are a female, so... you'll be a breeder. I have a few nice ones, but always have the less stats. I mean, they're okay. I don't so much care about the colors. Like, I have a set that I want to use specifically because they don't have colors, so I know when a mutation stuff is coming. But... let's see if I have any others up there that need to be hatched. And if not, then we'll put these... we'll put two of the babies away into the Giga box. Nope, nothing else needs to be hatched here. Okay. So these two will go into the Giga box here. This one's going to be a breeder, so it'll come out. Let's go ahead and chuck these into here. Alright, and then we're going to continue the process. The endless Giga raising. Are we lagging? Probably. Nope. We're not lagging. There we go. Okay. This one, I believe, needs to come up because it's brand new, so I need to pay a lot of attention to it. But the others, how you doing, Mad Max? Hello and welcome. We'll start by tossing out on this side. Filling these up as I go. Tio, how you doing? I know you're usually pretty quiet in the background. Okay, 8. Most of these should be 4 hours and something for their timers and everything. I should divide them by their timers, but I really don't know what they are, and I don't feel like rearranging the entire set just for a couple of them. Teo, right, Teo. Sorry about that. Yep, Teo. We've definitely had this conversation too. I should know this. Guys, this sucks. I am not gonna lie. Raising Gigas is a very boring thing. If you haven't done it before, don't do it. Just ride along with somebody else and don't go through the process. I cannot say I am enjoying it, nor can I say it's worth it. Why do I keep pushing forward like this? Alright, let's pull back a little more. Oh, yeah, you are right. You're a brand new baby. Forgot about that. You are also probably... Nope, you are not brand new baby. This one needs to be picked up because brand new babies, I kind of need to put them in their own section so I know to check on them more often. You're just a breeder, not concerned what your wants and needs are. Do you have baby dinos? Well, he is a Maywing, weird creature that takes care of the babies. We have a Maywing baby. We've kind of decided to break the rules a bit because taking care of these Gigas is obnoxious. So we do have some baby Maywing eggs, but I cannot stop taking care of these Gigas to go raise a Maywing. So it's kind of just gonna fall to the wayside until I have the opportunity to do it. Slept today at 7:35 a.m. Normally wake up at 5:30. Man, look at you getting the chance to sleep. Tell me this is not putting it on there. Sure the fuck is. Getting the chance to sleep in. That's pretty nice. Yeah, you're going to hear a lot of that because since a lot of people are out on Genesis, there's anybody who's staying back in Extinction is definitely taking advantage of the fact that there are so few people on the Extinction servers right now. You're like new, aren't you? Yeah, you're like new. Yep, haven't even gotten the chance to name you guys new. How long do you think it will take to raise all the Gigas? I couldn't even begin to tell you. I am guessing like a month or so. No, I'm actually guessing it'll take longer. It depends on how many events pop up. If there are a lot of events that pop up, it'll be sooner rather than later. If not, then it's going to be a long time. Yeah, I can definitely foresee it taking a very long time. Yeah, all the Gigas at 200. See, the thing is, we're just now getting to the point where the babies we're working on are going to be able to, like, produce the next generation. So we've been prepping to get babies ready to produce the actual babies we need. Like, once those colored ones over there grow, and once the regular looking ones do, that will be where we actually start the whole baby raising thing. So, a while. That's all I can really guess, is it's going to take a while. And until that Maywing is raised up, there's nothing I can do about that. Maywing will take care of it. It would be really good to take care of all these babies and everything, because I could just constantly load that Maywing with as much meat as it can handle. Yeah, but I also have to be very careful, because since it is currently just me, I have to go ahead and I can't raise too many babies at once, because I physically can't keep up with all the babies. Like, as you can see, I have 2 lines of babies, and I really need to take care of this first line because they're brand new newborns. But I also have that back line that I have to make sure they don't starve out. So, yeah, I don't really have the Maywing right now. If we had a Maywing, this would not be an issue. But, yeah. Plus, having all of these Gigas out and raising at the same time is going to be rough. Imprinting is going to be difficult, because if I'm not here to imprint, nobody else is going to imprint for me, so I kind of have to put them away. Alright, thanks, Mad Max. Catch you later. Yeah, no one's going to be imprinting these babies for me, so I constantly have to put them away if I don't believe I can get to the imprints. So you see that a lot of these babies will take longer to raise than I'd like because of that. But, you know, gotta do what I gotta do, right? Tell Z or Luft to bring you one in Gen 2 later. I've already... Like, we already have some pulled aside. But, yeah, it's just kind of a pain in the ass to get in and out of the servers and everything else right now. I mean, I could go get one myself, but obviously I really can't because of babies. Apparently we have a few of them that are going to be ours. Anyway, so we should have like 5 or 6. Fuck, they're eating through so much meat. I'm just hoping they don't starve when I have to go through each of these rows. Because they're going to look for food and there's not going to be any. Yeah, also I can't get Z to, like, drop what he's doing either. He's got an actual tribe right now he's got to work with. I am just a side project. Yeah, you gotta keep trying to get in Gen 2 servers. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, right now I'm not worried about Gen 2 servers. They are very far from my mind because I have Evolution Weekend to think of, and I've got Extinction babies I gotta raise, so Gen 2 is not on my mind right now. The conveniences of a Maywing is great, but right now I don't have that convenience, so no worrying too much about it. There's just so many Gigas. You know, and having to go ahead and just run the lines on these Gigas really sucks, especially because the baby on the end is already starving by the time I'm getting to the thing, and I just don't have enough. I don't have enough time to, like, feed these babies. And if I neglect these things, then I'm in trouble, and if I neglect these things, they'll die. So... I can't even go get water, and I'm thirsty. Which I really don't have a choice, so I have to go get water. Yeah, that's the trouble of pretty much playing the game alone at this point. My ambitions far exceed my reach at the moment. But luckily, at least the projects are coming along well. These guys should be done sometime either today or sometime tomorrow. I don't know. But they'll be good, and then I'll be able to go ahead and use them to start up the actual generation of babies I need to work on. Yeah, that 2 times is going to help out, especially with the 4 times imprints and everything. Yeah, I'll be able to make some good headway on these babies. Problem is, I don't know if I have enough troughs if these things all crack on juvenile. Especially the breeders. I don't know if I have enough troughs for it. Yeah. Raising the Maywing on meat would be would be a lot more expensive. I could probably throw it in the line of babies to raise. Especially right now because it's on double. I mean, not that I care so much about the imprint because, you know, the imprint will be great because it gives it some extra weight. But right now it is imprinted to Luft. So even if I were to raise it, she would still need to imprint it. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to just slot it in back there. Just throw it right there, and then I can go ahead and add it into the meat line I'm doing anyway. Raise it on berries. It's kind of hard to raise a thing on berries when I am currently working on meat dinos. I don't really have the option of going out and just randomly getting berries whenever I run out. I do have plenty of chance to go get meat because I've got a lot of troughs. One trough per giga per 8 hours. Yeah, that's gonna be something like that. I have no idea. I definitely will not have enough meat for a lot of these things. And I'm going to need a lot more tech troughs. Some of the people who haven't gone through heavy-duty breeding are like, 30 troughs? You don't need 30. I'm just like, yeah, I do. I do need 30 troughs. I need just that many. Mm. I might be able to go up and grab that Maywing and just put it into here with the meat and everything, which is going to be a more expensive process, but really I need that Maywing. So if it's not getting raised, I'm going to just have to raise it. I do not have any idea what that means, and I really don't have time to, like, sit here and keep translating, guys. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna give you guys the warning right now. If you keep talking Arabic, I will not be able to understand, and I'm just gonna mute you guys. Like, I can't take it right now. I don't have time to respond, and I'm not gonna have the chat, like, filled up with stuff that I can't understand. Hun, Luft, darling, baby, could you possibly take care of the chat? Because I can't do it, and there's a lot going on. I'm sorry to interrupt you. No, I don't need that. I need this. Listen, they're asking specifically for you, so, like, I don't exactly know what's going on here, but, like, it's pretty unusual that it keeps happening, that people keep coming in, and they don't even mention, oh, hey, they mention you first before anything else. And, like, I'll be perfectly honest, like, I feel like it's bots. I feel like it's a lot of bots. And frankly, I'm really starting to get tired of it. Yeah, I've already had too many bots doing it, so... Hello, boy gameplay. How you doing? It's been a bit since you've been in. Raising Gigas. That is what I am doing. Yep, I've got a lot of Gigas, and we're finally getting the base Gigas ready, so that way we have a lot of breeders to work with. And then we have our big Gigas over there behind the background, which we're going to be using for a lot of this big breeding projects and stuff. The boss man needs to be raising a Maywing. It'd be an easy raise. As soon as I get a moment to stop feeding these Gigas, I will go grab the Maywing and just throw it in the line of Gigas to raise. It'll probably have to have you one arc. No, there's no winning arc. This isn't a are you winning, son? This is not one of those are you winning, son moments. Yeah, there's definitely no winning arc. Definitely worth it. Yeah, I'm sure it is, especially because I can just keep feeding the Maywing instead of worrying about doing this. I need to get these things up to a point where I can take a moment to go get the Maywing, is the problem. I think I'll just try attempting to go grab it after I finish this line of Gigas. You can win Arc. I wouldn't say you can win Arc. I would say that you win a lifetime of unnecessary waste and pain and, you know, an unhealthy obsession with dinosaurs. I don't know if I'd call that winning. I mean, sure, there are things that you can beat, but I mean, it's kind of like beating a high score in a video game. What have you been doing when I wasn't here? I literally couldn't even tell you. There has been a lot that's been going on. You'll just have to catch up. I can't even begin to give you a synopsis anymore. There's just too much that's been going on for me to summarize everything. The only thing I could say is raising Gigas. That's probably what I have been doing. That is more likely than not the truth. Raising Gigas. Baby... There's the Maywing. Just throw it in the rotation. It's probably gonna soak through so much meat, though. What? Okay, I'm gonna feed it on meat. I don't have time to go out and go get berries and keep... It's already difficult enough stopping in the rotation to go get meat. So it's gonna eat meat because that's all I can do. I cannot really raise this Maywing the way it needs to be raised. I have to raise it the way I can. Which, if it's in the line of the Gigas, I won't forget to feed it, and I won't accidentally miss it, and the Maywing won't die. So dark in the base, like a dungeon. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a Giga dungeon. It would probably be brighter and everything, but, you know, I don't know. It just is for right now. And wait until this all turns into metal, and then wait until that metal all gets painted black. Then we'll see about how it all looks. Doesn't eat much. It's not a pig. The Maywing? Are you serious? That thing is a fucking hose. That thing eats like a Giga. I don't know about you, but the last time I fed a Maywing, it was just flying through food. Excuse me. It eats like a Daedon. Let me give a more accurate description. Yeah, that Maywing eats like a Daedon. It really does eat like a pig. It was flying through food when we were feeding it. Have 11 on 4 troughs, eating 2 troughs in 12 hours. Yeah, but I mean, hand feeding them while also having to hand feed all of these Gigas, it's going to run out of food before I have to go through the line of these Gigas. So I have to figure out. I raised them on a Maywing. Well, there you go. You raised them on a Maywing saddle. That's the problem. I don't have a Maywing available to me to raise the Maywing right now. There are 6 Maywings on Genesis that will have to be transferred over, but once again, I will have to find time to do it. Everything comes down to, if I'm doing this, I can't do other stuff. I can't be in more than one place at once, so... Yeah... Here, we'll take off of these, and maybe I can just chuck this into the end rotation here. No, Maywing, stop. What are you doing? Just stay there. Can I not access your inventory? Is there lag? Is that what's going on? Yeah, there's lag. Yeah, look at that thing. It just flies through berries. It's literally outgrowing the berries that I'm putting into it. Its weight is going up every moment. Pop them off the saddle at 18%. Well... sounds fun. When I have a Maywing that I can work with, I'll go ahead and work with that. But until then, I know what the Maywing's capable of. I just don't have the Maywing to work with. I feel like if I had just not done any of this, everybody would have said Maywing like 8,000 times, and I would have had to explain that we couldn't have access to the Maywing. Yeah, that would have been even worse. So... Berry spawn under base, so few Bronto swings. We don't even need that. We have the, what's it called? The Strider, which makes everything way easier. Alright, we'll do another sweep on this side, minor to 11 levels, so good weight. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I know that Z and all of them. Z went ahead and grabbed Maywings for the stream. Just kind of grabbed any Maywing he saw. So we're going to have kind of a hodgepodge of low-level Maywings. And I know at their base they have quite a few triple-digit Maywings, so... I'll probably have to just go out and get my own Maywings at some point because I need good Maywings. Any Maywing will do for right now, but I can't just like slapdash all the Maywings together. So I'll have to stop gap not having good Maywings with having many Maywings. Which only works so well. Easy tame, same as Parasaur. Yeah, it's not so much that... It's not even, like... It's not the tame, it's not, like, how long it takes, it's not, like, what it takes to tame them. None of that is the issue. The issue is, any time that I am not raising babies is a time that I am not raising babies. And at the end of the day, like, I've got to work on these Gigas. Yeah. Yeah, that's always my issue. Not enough time, and I can't be in more places than one. So. Trust me, I wish that I could go play some Genesis for you guys, because that would be... It would be pretty fun, it'd be a nice break from all of this. But because of the EVO weekend, I have to take advantage of all of these. Yeah. Yeah, and since Z's going to be busy in Genesis, you know, he won't be any help, and whenever Luft gets on, she'll help if she wants. Yeah, I honestly feel like everybody's just tired of dealing with the whole project and everything. I feel like nobody really wants to do it, but everybody's kind of forced into it because, you know, it's the stream. Z probably scared to leave the map in case he doesn't get back in. I wouldn't even say that he's scared to leave the map or anything. I mean, I'm sure that's part of the reason, but in all actuality, I'm sure that he's got other stuff to do with the tribe now. So I am not the priority here. Yeah, at the end of the day, this is my project, not really anybody else's, so probably why he always corrected me, saying it's not my channel. It's not our channel, it's your channel. So yeah. It's alright, you know. At the end of the day, these Gigas will be all my blood, sweat, and tears. Gen 2 is a blessing and a curse. Yeah, you know what the real curse is? The curse is the fact that they had these unlimited things where everybody could join, and then they decided to go ahead and slap that user cap on it. Hello, Lily. How you doing? Honestly, I don't know why they slapped that user cap on it. They really shouldn't have. Yeah, there's quite a few of them now. Quite a few. I'm also trying to raise this Maywing here while I can. While I have a moment. In between pushing all these Gigas, so that way I can get this Maywing during the double maturation. User cap, 70 cap, you mean? Yeah, that's why I don't understand. They definitely should not have done that. Because, I mean, people were logging in at like 90 people on a server and everything was perfectly fine. No, there were no hiccups. It wasn't like people were taking up all kinds of crazy space. There wasn't random lag spikes for no damn reason. Everything seemed fine. But then they put the cap of 70 back on, even though people were going into 90s and 100s. And now people can't get in. And on top of that, not only did they do that, they also decided it would be a good idea to go ahead and throw an evolution event on top of people not being able to get in, to get people extra salty, because they can't go ahead and enjoy these 2 times events on Genesis 2 and take advantage of all that, because they decided to go ahead and cap the user limit. So, you know, I've seen all kinds of gripes having them. Azon was to be having a meltdown like Britney Spears soon. Oh, I hope not. Maybe when I get to 500, you know, we'll do the whole meltdown thing. And then just, you know, start shaving. But I hope I'm not having a meltdown. Do I sound like I'm having a meltdown? That would be horrendous. Be dreaming of Gigas? Yeah, I can see that. I'm trying to sleep and suddenly I'm thinking of Gigas everywhere. We have a strict no ARC policy. So once I go to bed, I am not allowed to talk about ARC. Because otherwise I'm constantly thinking about the stream and thinking about all the things that need to get done and all the plans that I've got to go ahead and make and everything else, so... Yeah, I think about this game far too often. Way more often than is healthy. Ah, 2.4, 4.7. Okay. After I do this row, we'll pump up the Maywing again, then we'll get some meat. I gotta disable all of their lookings, that way I don't have the issue of them constantly looking at me again. Getting me caught on something. Just messing. Gigas are horrible to raise, but you need them. Not much you can do. Yeah, they are very tedious to raise. That's why Maywing is key. Yep, that's the goal. Get that Maywing up, and then hopefully hopefully start working on it. Especially because of how quickly that Maywing raises. It's quite surprising. Okay, get some more meat. Yeah, I'll have to start pulling from those troughs here soon because I can't do meat runs either. So, can't do meat runs, can't leave the babies, can't do any of this. I kind of have to drain through whatever resources. I guess that's why people always go ahead and keep fridges full of raw meat. Maybe I'm going to have to start making just a bunch of fridges full of raw meat for this exact incident. Still have a lot to do, though. Not easy, even with the Maywing, but it helps. Yeah, the Maywing will at least take care of the babies, so that way I only have to focus on the Maywing and not all of the babies. I can't even remember what I was going to say. But I think the bigger problem is that even once I do this, I'm still going to have to take time to go over to Ragnarok to go fight the lava golem, to go look for Giga saddles, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to have to go ahead and stock all these Gigas with saddles. So I'm going to need 200 Giga saddles, which is going to that's going to be an effort in itself. Yeah, there will be its own titanic task, just getting all those saddles done. Can nobody craft you some? Nobody that I know has any saddles. I've talked, nobody in here is willing to go ahead and sell any saddles that they have. You know, there's so few people in Extinction servers. I mean, they're here and there. Ours is probably, the most populated that I've seen. But yeah, there's nobody who is either here to do it, or nobody who is willing to go ahead and do it. So, that's kind of the issue. Heck, start a tannery. Yeah. With as much meat and hide as we have, sure. Yeah, the hide I feel like is going to be the least of our worries. The hide will be easy to get, but I feel like all of the metal we're going to need for it. Need to find a crack, get lucky. Nobody helps on Extinction. Yeah. I don't even have time to go take a look at other people's bases that I have written down. When I went to go look at them, I won't even have the time to go look and crack these bases. That's the big problem. Those vaults that were over here with the saddles and everything, I guarantee that they had a saddle blueprint that we needed, but nope, was not to be. So yeah, let me take a look at this base Giga saddle. Yeah, a base Giga saddle is gonna require a lot of fiber, a lot of hide, and metal ingots are gonna be the big issue. So, more likely than not, it's going to be crafted elsewhere and then brought in, because there's no way we have the metal to do what we need to do here. And I haven't checked on any of our other bases, so some of them have probably despawned, because I haven't been able to go ahead and check on them, so we may have lost some of our other bases already. Because I don't get the opportunity to go look at stuff like that. I mean, Z's too busy with Extinction, and nobody else is going to do it. So. Don't make them. Need 80 minimum. I mean, I'm not going to be making them. It's just I have to gather the resources for them. A crafter will most likely make them. Yeah, I'm hoping that our bases are still there since I last did a sweep. I'm assuming not, but now that I'm thinking about it. Some of these lag spikes. Do you not have any basic kibble you can use on those babies? I do not. I haven't had the opportunity to work on the dodos. And I haven't had the chance to go ahead and make up the kibble, because I spend all my time working on the babies. I don't have time. Like, if any type of convenience that seems like it would be wonderful and useful to have for these babies, nobody else is doing it. So it's me. It's me doing it. So, and I don't have the time to do it. So I just have to brute force my way through everything because I don't have the time to make things convenient or easy. That's why when you guys see me, like, pack up everything, I have to pack up everything because nobody's going to take care of these. And then go out and do the other stuff. And then unpack the babies, and then refeed everything and all of that. So it's to just take a moment to go do the things that I need to do. It's a trial. Yeah, if I sound like I'm bitching, I'm complaining, I'm sorry, guys. You know, it's just when everybody keeps saying, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? Like, there's a lot of conveniences that I wish that I was able to go ahead and do that I just can't. I understand you get frustrated because there's so much to do, more you want to do. It's not even so much more that I want to do, because I understand that these babies obviously take a lot. I just can't be in more than one place at once. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to do that I can't do, that I have to finish one project and then move on to another because I can't work on the other projects while I'm working on my current one. Like the saddles is a prime example. Obviously, I need to collect resources for those saddles, but I can't because I'm busy working on the babies. I'd like to go ahead and check up on all of those places, the vaults and stuff that I need to go ahead and crack, but I can't because I'm working on the babies, and I can't go crack the vaults, which I'm pretty sure that some of those vaults are ready to crack, like, let's see, 15, 9, 8, 2 to 6 days. 2 to 6 days, 7 days, plus the Deddy boxes that I was looking at before that I believe are ready to crack as well. Yeah, there's a lot that I have on my list of things that needs to get done, but I can't do them. So, that's all. That's why it's always great when I can talk to somebody because, you know, otherwise I just sit here and shut up and feed my babies for the next, 5 hours, then get off, then go to bed. It's a pretty sad life, guys. Don't ever do this challenge. You will hate yourself. Ooh, actually, I think it could fit more. I also have to make sure that I keep up with the keep up with these imprints as well. Azanovox, the real Maywing. Yep, that's me. I am a Maywing. All I do is take care of the babies. You know, that's I guess that'll be the name of our first Maywing. Is Azanovox. Because, you know, it spends all of its time taking care of babies. I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Like, I don't mind being a breeder and everything, but being chained to these babies is the worst part. Not being able to go do anything else is the difficult thing. That's all. I may as well just, if they have a Maywing mask, I guess I'll put on a Maywing mask, because that's pretty much just what I am. Just one human Maywing. He was Maywing before the Maywings are Maywings. Yep, that's me. I was the platypus bear before the platypus bear was even an eye. You were given the Maywing. I was born in it, raised with it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to go ahead and do. I do like showing you guys Genesis 2 stuff. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who you can go watch for Gen 2 stuff. It's probably why the channel has been suffering recently, because I can't go do Gen 2 stuff, and there's a lot of people who want to see it, and nobody wants to see Extinction anymore. They've got Gen 2. I'm chop liver. But it is what it is. You know, I do what I have to do because it's what I've got to do. Yeah, maybe I'll just pack up all these dinosaurs. Oh, I don't mind. Not how you feel being chained there. I might just pack up these dinos and just go to Genesis, because I'm like, I lose motivation to deal with these babies so quickly, because it's just a soul-sucking operation. Yeah, I appreciate when you guys are here. It's good to have somebody to talk to. You know, not having anybody there, like, to support you while you're doing all this bullshit is, like, the worst. So, do Do you guys have an Evo event? Yeah, that's exactly why I'm taking advantage of this. Otherwise, I would have been on Genesis. There's a 2x event right now, and it is 4x imprinting, which is very necessary at this point in the game. Very necessary. The breeders, obviously, I don't care too much about them. They can just sit there because all they're going to do is lay eggs. But the rest of them, no, I'm gonna be imprinting on them. No real wheeze there. Yep, 4x imprinting. So these things imprint at 17% apiece, which is huge, obviously, because normally that 4% imprint is a pain in the ass, and 17%, even a single 17% imprint, will just give such a huge head start, and it'll allow me some breathing room. So if I accidentally like miss these things for like a few minutes, I won't get penalized, and I'll be able to get like a nice high imprint stack on it. What is that? Maybe it's a gotcha or something. Did I get this one? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. I think those incubators help out a lot, because if I had to do this and worry about the eggs, I would not be able to do it. I would be hatching 6 eggs at a time and not be anywhere close to doing the kind of baby raising that I'm doing right now. Once that thing is juvenile, I'll probably take it off the berries and leave it on the trots with the Gigas. Ooh, let me get some more meat. I'm sure somebody out there has done it. You know, I can't even imagine... Well, I guess I can't imagine the solo players that go through it, having to go ahead and raise everything themselves. Yeah. I can definitely see that. Yeah, these things are already all the way imprinted, so... Oh no, this one wasn't all the way imprinted. 4%. Okay, I definitely thought that was all the way imprinted, so... Another 8 hours. I can literally just let this one go and then imprint it whenever. Let's take a look. Juveniles have 3-something hours. These things are already imprinted. These are breeders, backup stud breeders. Okay. Take a look at the eggs here. 70, 73, 73. Yeah, and once all of these are cracked, they're going to go right into line as well. So we're going to have another like 30 to 50 gigas out. So yeah, the Maywing is all devouring and all important, because without that Maywing, I will not be able to raise that many gigas. Yeah. If we had more people, we wouldn't need the Maywings, but because there's not enough people raising, babies. That's honestly why I made the decision to pull in the Maywings and break my rule, because I don't have enough people raising babies. I don't have a choice but to use a Maywing. It kind of sucks, because I was really hoping to do everything the old-fashioned way and really do everything by hand. As rough as it would have been, it would have been pretty. It would have been a great claim to success to be able to say, hey, you know, I managed to do this all on my own, the way it was meant to be done. No cheating, no thrifting, no pushing, stuff like that. But I feel like I'm cheating the challenge, having to pull in Maywings. You guys may not see it, but for me, it's just a whole integrity thing. I tamed mine with mayhoes. Didn't realize they eat meat. I would have used mutton. Yeah, they tame with they're omnivores, so you can use them. Think it's an acceptable rule to bend. It's still all official. That's impressive enough. You know, I appreciate the thought and the words and the consideration. You know, I just sit out with a goal in mind, and it looks like I'm having to go ahead and adjust the goal I had, just because it got difficult. Yeah, the only issue with the muttons and Maywings that I can see is the fact that they were really difficult to find. There didn't seem to be mutton everywhere, because everybody was using mutton for everything. You know, we managed to go ahead. I went on to Genesis 2 yesterday, and I helped them bag a Giga. So we do have a Giga on Gen 2, which is kind of nice. It was a level 45 and only tamed out to like a level 60-something. The most disheartening part is it has 60% melee, which is some of the lowest melee I've ever seen on the Gigas before. But I mean, it's a meat getter, so it's a meat run dino, and that's the important part. My goodness. No, can you not look at me ever again, Giga, please? Yeah, we got really... Oh, they look gorgeous. Those new Gigas look wonderful. The one that we have has like a nice like blue and orange stripe or like squiggly pattern to it. It looks really nice. Maybe I'll go ahead and see if I can show you guys. But we got really lucky. I managed to go ahead and have it follow me, and it just kept wandering around the area and almost drowned a couple times. But then it got itself wedged under a rock, and it just stood there, and it didn't go anywhere. So once it got wedged, that was it. It was all smooth sailing from there. Like, it was getting shot and wasn't moving, nothing, so... It's a start. Rule the tech punch sucks? Yeah, I was not very happy about that. I noticed that last night. Tried to defend myself and almost died. Yeah. Wait a second, so they removed the tech punch entirely? So you can't tech punch at all anymore? I thought that they just removed it for harvesting. Because I haven't had the chance to really go on and harvest or try anything out. I haven't really had a need to tech punch. Yeah, I liked it for protection. Oh no. That sucks. I had no idea. That means if you get over encumbered, You are definitely not getting off of the ground if that's the case. Doesn't work for me on anything. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that does not sound pleasant. Yeah, not being able to get yourself up in the air sounds pretty bad. You can do it, but it does no damage and you can't harvest. Then what's the point? Why even have the tech punch at all if it doesn't do any damage? That's garbage. I don't know who made that decision. You know, it feels like Wildcard said, "Hey, here's an awesome map where you can do a whole bunch of cool things. You know, it's the end game. Do whatever you want, but don't do whatever you want." It kind of sucks because I mean, you'd think as the final map, it would be like, "Oh yeah, have fun. Here's the power fantasy. Go do your thing. Play the game how you want to play. You've been playing by our rules. You know, it's yours now." Especially as the last expansion, but nope. Can't do that. Can't have people progressing too quickly. Was great for the metal run? Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Could only use it to move. Especially playing solo. Didn't help me in the end when I died in the airlock. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I didn't realize they took away all of its damage and everything too. I did not know that. Oh jeez, why this lag? It's like randomly gets spikes. Alright, 2 stacks. That is enough for me to leave them alone for, like, a few minutes. Which is also enough time for me, coincidentally, to go use the restroom as well. So, I will be back, guys, in a few minutes. Just gonna take a quick restroom break. Alright, I'm back, guys. Maywing first. Oh, wow. Okay. Taking a lot more berries than I was expecting. Thanks. Let's see. No, geez. Okay, guess there's lag. Also, excuse me if you hear me, like, eating. I'm trying to eat my dinner as well at the same time. Because I didn't really get the chance. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. We managed to mate, like, the Maywings we have. Excuse me, the Maywings we have over there, with one of their high-level Maywings. So a low-level Maywing eggs kind of got pumped off of their high-level Maywing eggs, so that's why it's 136, that's why the weight is relatively okay. I'm not like 200. So 145 is 600. Yeah, it was a baby, so these are yeah, see, it's got out of that 228 Maywing, so able to get some levels out of it. There's one imprint, I think, on these Gigas, like, back here, but it's just the breeder, so I'm not even too worried about it. Yeah, anything that has a number for a name are the ones that have to be imprinted. But everything else, if it doesn't have a number for a name, then I'm not too worried about it. I actually might have to go back, and I don't know why it didn't let me put numbers in here the first time, so I think I'll go ahead and rename them with their numbers. Not like 1, 1, 1, 2, 1 something, because I don't know why I was an idiot and thought I couldn't put numbers in there when literally I have numbers in the other ones. Yeah, so I think we're at like 10, which is good, because starting out with 10 gigas already, especially because we have such limited time and everything else, you know, not too bad. Some of these Gigas are definitely going to die in, like, the first round of fighting, because they just will not be strong enough. Some of them may actually survive the first round of combat. I'm pretty sure a lot of them will be able to survive the first, the Gamma. I don't know about past that, but 3.8. I may end up just keep, like, oh, what am I doing? So why I don't feed berries and That's why I don't do berries and meat dinos together, because then I end up getting them confused. I think this one actually has an extra mutation in comparison to the other ones. Because it seemed like this one was very... It seemed like that one was higher than some of the new ones that came out. Oh, I gotta name this. You're female, so you're going to be... Yeah, 895, and the other one had a 905, so I think... Yeah. Change name, you're gonna be breeder. There's gonna come a point where even our female dinos will be getting put out. But until we have guaranteed stats on a lot of our stuff, then pretty much every female that comes out is going to be a breeder, so we can pump out as many eggs as we can until we get those guaranteed stats. My dog made friends with the gorilla. What? Your dog made friends with the gorilla today. Please tell me more. I'm interested. My neighbor's dog, it's small and looks like a gorilla. That's funny. I was like, did you take your dog to the zoo? Did it jump in the enclosure? Does your dog now live there? What kind of dog is it, do you know? Huge head like a traffic cone. I don't think that's what a gorilla looks. What kind of dog is a gorilla dog? I don't know of any dog that has a traffic cone for a head, and I don't know of any gorilla that has a traffic cone for a head, or even the look of it. Yes, yes, I hear you. Oh, jeez, anytime I turn around, it's like this giant lag hole. You gotta, like, stay looking at the ground. Crossbreed? I'm kind of curious what it could be. This is ridiculous how much meat these guys eat. I'm gonna need so many more troughs. Gonna have to put up a bunch of egg incubators up there as well. Okay, do I have everything? Yeah, that'll be enough for a round or two. No, stop. I still do not like that tech suits automatically does that. You know, it's great on Gen 2 where I have unlimited tech suit, but not here where I'm constantly burning through element. I wonder if raising them on another, like, server would have been a better idea. Like, going back to, well, I don't even know if our island base is still there. So, I'll have to just put the babies away and go check it. You know, I have no idea if it's still there. I assume it's already despawned, so I'll definitely have to put these babies away here in like an hour and just go check to see if the base is still exists. Oh, hold on. No. I'd love to give you meat, Maywing, but I actually need to feed that to the Gigas. I cannot afford to put meat into you. Have tech pods down yet? No, we do not have any tech pods down yet. I mean, we have the transmitter up there, but also the Strider is a tech pod in itself, so, I mean, I guess technically we have one tech pod, so that's a thing. But I'll have to go ahead and put these babies away to go check, because, you know, that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if we've checked any of the other servers, so I don't know if we've kept up on that, and they might have just despawned.
Once we get on here, we're actually able to get on also check.
You don't have to, it's fine, I can go check. after we're done with this line, I can actually head up and go get some meat. It won't starve out in 2 seconds, so... what level am I? I am level 120 right now. So with the double XP weekend, I could probably pump my character's level up, but once again, that'll come into, that'll be something I'll have to put the babies away to go do. Alright, let's head up. Go get some food before I pass the fuck out, because I'm very prone to passing out in the worst possible moments, like just yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was a really big clusterfuck. Last night when we were all trying to do Gen 2 stuff, that was a pretty big clusterfuck. After we got the Giga, or we got the Giga down, and then everybody forgot narcotics. So we're sitting there, like, Flip's sitting there shooting it with the trank bow, and, you know, its efficiency is going down. I'm sitting there stuffing berries into its asshole trying to keep it down. Eventually we got some narcotics into it, and then the other rest of the team couldn't get in, so, you know, there was an Anki that was going to go ahead and wake up. Yeah, that's the word. There was an Anki that was going to go ahead and wake up, so it had to be rushed out to get it. So Flip went out to go get it, and then Flip DC'd, right? So, Flip DCs, and then I'm going off to go get the Anki, and Z goes off to go get Flip, and then Z DCs as well. So then I'm passing by, I have to grab Z's stuff. Then I'm rushing off to go get the Anki, and I see the skiff with Flip on it, so I take Flip's stuff, and then I go grab the skiff, and then I fly the skiff over to the Anki, and I pass out in the middle of the air because apparently I had completely forgotten about eating or drinking or something. I passed out due to something like that. So I pass out in the air, and then I had to continue rushing over with the skiff to try and get there just in time. And I got to the Anki with 27 torpidity left on it. So I managed to go ahead and save the Anki, save everybody's stuff, make sure the skiff was... Yeah, it was a rush. It was real rough. That was Prime Arc if there ever was Prime Arc. But, you know, I got my comeuppance when I tried to come back here to do a meat run and died like 7 times trying to go ahead and get in the cave because I got Perlovia'd, and then I had to go ahead and bring in another flyer, and then I brought another flyer, went to go back get my thing, I got Muppet. The Muppet shook me around and I died, and then I had to go back in, and then there was a Rex, and then Perlovias, and a Micro Rat. I died so many times trying to get back in that cave, and then, like... Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I don't know if I'm a hero. I'm just, you know, the person who didn't DC. That's all. I was the only person who didn't DC, so I kind of had to take care of it. It was just circumstance. No heroes here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm used to being the person who doesn't DC. Even beforehand, it was everybody else who DC'd around me, but, you know, whenever there's a whole bunch of good luck that happens, there is guaranteed to be a slew of bad luck. I appreciate the kind words, but I'm not really sure what to say. Oh, this one's still looking at me. Okay. failed naps.
No, I ended up having it. Ooh, thanks for the second.
Azon making me dizzy with all the hand feeding. I'm so used, like, it doesn't even faze me anymore. I'm just so used to this, so... Yeah, I'm gonna pack these up momentarily here. Then just, then go check on all our other stuff. I'll probably end up taking some of these cryopods over there, because there's a lot of dinos in other places that I'd like to go ahead and put away. So, whatever cryopods I can take with me, I will end up taking while I can. Let's start with this Maywing. We'll bag up all these dinos and then head on over. And I'll start with the island and then make our way to the other ones. Excuse me, make my way to the other ones. I'm gonna make banana bread. I love banana bread. Man, nobody makes banana bread anymore.
My grandma makes it all the time.
Yeah, I haven't had banana bread in a long time. No one I know has made banana bread. Damn, these babies are making some headway too. Banana bread is fantastic. Yeah, I think I like banana bread more than I like pound cake. And I do love pound cake. Make it every week. You might want, like it though, I put chocolate in it. How can you ruin banana bread like that with chocolate? It's not even banana bread anymore. It's banana with garbage. I can't fault you, you know. Everybody's got their own tastes. But still. Can't say I like it. Milk and dark chocolate. I think milk chocolate is okay. If I were to go ahead, if I had to go ahead and eat chocolate, I think milk chocolate would be okay. I like white chocolate a lot, even though it's not even like chocolate. It's just like high fructose corn syrup that you just call chocolate. Uh, 5 points. No, they wouldn't make it. Yeah, there's some of these guys that I probably could leave out while I go back and forth, but just in case something goes wrong, I would prefer not to. So, I don't want to go ahead and end up losing a whole bunch of babies over my stupidity and knowing better, and not doing the thing that I should have. That's sweet, sweet corn syrup. Dark chocolate, not a fan. Yeah, when I've tried dark chocolate, I just don't like how bitter it is.
I love dark chocolate, especially.
Yeah, that's why you have the dark chocolate in the fridge, I assume. I could make chicken brownies and put chocolate fish in there.
What?
Listen, you don't have to go out of your way to impress us. I mean, Skyline has a little bit of unusual taste, but I think that might be drawing the line there. Oh, hold on, I do have another cryopod for this thing. Vegetarian option isn't it? Be like a Rocky Road brownie. Even Gordon Ramsay could never. I'm sure people make some garbage food and be like, look, Gordon Ramsay, I made this for you. And then he's like, why? Why would you do this? What would possess you?
I was a Twitter friend for a long time. Making horrible food on purpose just to get more
Sounds like good old social media.
It started out wholesome, like, yes, I actually rate my food, I really tried hard on it, and then it slowly just turned into that.
Gordon Ramsay don't know nothing about cooking. Fucking two kids throwing chopsticks in a bowl and cooking them up and...
You have chopsticks.
I think cooking with nitrogen and stuff would really impress him. Oh, yeah, that stuff that you were talking about, the chocolate-covered fish. I was actually a chef for 3 years. Huh. Interesting. What kind of chef were you? What do you specialize in as well? We know a lot of people in the cooking industry, so I'm always like excited to hear like what people's tales of the kitchen and stuff are. Because everybody's got one, like, or two, or 7 horror stories.
Anyone that's fortunate actually have stuff like that.
Yeah. I used to wipe people's steaks on the floor, then serve it. Welp. Pub food. Well, that sounds wholesome. Okay, I don't need anything. We're gonna go... Oh, right, I don't want to wipe my suit of its stuff, so... Yeah, we're gonna take this off. Put it all into this vulture over here. Can this... Are we lagging? Or can this vulture just literally not carry anything? Did you specialize in neeps and tatties? What the heck is a neep and a tatty? I guess I just can't put it on there. Alright. Just put it in this vault. Alright guys, give me a few. I will be back. Gotta pause the stream while we are porting over.